Pork. Hey, where's the bacon? Where's the bacon? Hey, this say 850 billion or whatever it is now. Stimulus bill is incredible. On top of the $450 billion budget bill that they just passed a couple minutes ago. But seriously, folks, this is Bacon City. Didn't Obama say that there's going to be no pork in his administration? Well, when is pork not considered a pork? A pork is not considered a pork when you're electing president and your same fellow congressman in the same party pass an earmark. That's when it's not. That's when it's overlooked, and that's when it's said it's something else. For instance, think about it, folks. Hey, if you're in the stock market, I'd be buying wool stocks. I'd be buying rum. Actually, rum. That's right. If you like rum, offers rum producers in Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands get a rebate of $192 million over the next 2 years. I'm not sure if that's part of the stimulus package, which it is, but how do you stimulate that more rum will be coming from the Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico of an excess tax is worth over $192 million for the next 2 years. So rum producers are going to be making much more of a profit, and I'd be purchasing some of that stock if that is possible. Hey, you get a tax break if you make certain wooden arrows. No, we're not going back to civilization we're going back to the cowboys and Indians. No, that's the reason. That's the way the stock market's going, folks. There's a tax break There's a tax break backed by Obama's 2 senators would benefit an Oregon manufacturer of wooden arrows for children by $2 million over the next 10 years. Might be something you might want to look at. So that's a good way to make some extra money if you're up in Oregon and you make certain types of wooden arrows. Got no idea. I get no idea how to break it down to say it's a benefit for America. Okay, here's a cool one. There's a racetrack. That's right. There's an earmark. Would allow auto racetrack owners. That's right. People are calling, finding out more about me. There's an earmark that would allow auto racetrack owners to depreciate their facilities over the 7 years, saving the industry over $100 million over the next 2 years. Man, it's starting to smell like crap. Oh well. And also wool. Do you like wool jackets? Well, I hope you do, folks, because they reduced tariffs for U.S. makers of wool fabrics that use imported yarn, worth over $148 million over the next 5 years. Oh, little information is this measure was brought to you by your favorite Democrat New York representatives Louis Slaughter and Melissa Bean by the Democrat and Melissa Bean's the Democrat in Illinois. Hollywood also has got its the Tinseltown fever in here. Extend the tax break for film and TV companies that keep their productions in the United States. They supply jobs, but you go there's not many Americans there. A lot of illegal immigrants. That's worth over $478 million for the next 10 years. And that provision was brought to you by Diane Watson, another Democrat from Los Angeles. Go figure, had to be next to Tinseltown. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, here's a cool one. The American Samoa allows certain corporations to reduce their tax liabilities on incomes earned in American Samoa at a cost of $33 million over the next 2 years. Wow. Not sure how it's supposed to stimulate the economy, but all I know is a lot more people are going to be getting richer. So this has told me that the rich keeps getting richer and the poor will stay in the poorhouse. I don't know how Obama's going to keep his promise of having all the people who are on welfare become millionaires. That's what I heard, folks, in his last big speech. The guy can't talk. He's got to have a teleprompter in front of him. It's just like me. I just rattle off, and people don't care. With Obama, there's more teleprompters in front of his face than you could shake a stick at, but you just don't see it because it looks like glass to you. Well, that's because they shoot the message from the ground up, and it looks like, and it's reading normal when someone's looking at it. So that's how things work with the teleprompter cast. I've done a few things on TV. I used to be a thespian. No, not a lesbian, a thespian. It's a club for actors. So to all my theatrical people out there, hello, howdy do, and what's going on? So, what do we know about this bailout? We know that there are no earmarks. That's right. I said it again. No pork in this spending bailout, and there's not going to be pork in this budget that's just got passed either. To a tune of $450 billion. That's a lot of pork. But folks, I don't care what people tell you. Go out and research it for yourself. So while we know if it smells like crap, looks like crap, and it tastes like crap, it's probably crap. So I'm up here in Washington, D.C., still trying to find out whether or not Obama has a girlfriend or not. And we're inching down more and more that we think he does. But until we have concrete evidence of the secretary sleeping with the president, we'll make this big debut on either Fox News, CNBC, or MSNBC. CNN, they'd have to pay a big price for that one. But yeah. So, and this episode was brought to you by 17website.com, where you can get your own website for $17 a month and sell whatever you want. It's a web store, commerce, you name it, it's there for you. Blogging, it's your own corporate website that looks like $1 million, all for $17 a month. So if you just lost your job and want to start your own business, well, now's probably a good time. Go to 17website.com and email me today to get the information that you need to get your website up and running. So all these pork spinnings was brought to you by mostly Democrats. Now I'm not saying all Democrats are involved with this. You know, I looked at a couple Republicans, and they've got about $60 million in the pork spending. But the Democrats do have majority of the $800 billion pork spending. So, oh, I can't believe we only have 3.5 more years of this stuff. All right. Yeah, y'all have a good night, folks. And from everyone up here in Washington and all your lawyers and lobbyists, they're all saying, can't wait to take your tax dollars. Y'all have a good day. Bye.